You guys ready?
Coach, can you hear me? Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Okay, first question will come from Rick Stroud.
Hey, Bruce. Obviously, you dug a hole there. Would you say the biggest play was Sue's strip, that fumble recovery late in the first half?
I don't think there's any doubt. We were making plans to go into halftime thinking they were going to take a knee. We had one timeout, and they decided to run the ball, and Sue does a great job of getting it out. And then Tommy makes a hell of a play for the touchdown. 3 points right there. It's like, yeah, that's kind of a deflated win, but the touchdown really made a difference.
What do you say about Brady? I mean, he's been captain comeback in his career, but, 5 touchdown passes, what he did in the second half.
I thought he just played outstanding. I just got to coach him up better on that one play and just get it coached better. But he played fantastic and was lights out in the second half.
Next question will come from Greg Oman.
Hey, Bruce, you were down so many players today with injury. To see Ronald Jones step up as kind of your main back, 111 for him is a career high. Just what he did to kind of keep things moving with the chains.
Yeah, he just kept pounding, finding holes, finding a soft spot, and then breaking tackles. I thought he broke a bunch of tackles and made a 4-yard runs into some 10s and 11s. And can't say enough about Keyshawn stepping in there for his first time and getting a big touchdown catch.
Thanks, Coach.
Next question will come from Jenna Lane.
Coach, you guys have struggled coming out at the half the last 2 weeks. What was different about this week besides the fact that you guys were down?
I think that was the big thing. We knew we had played poorly, and it was just a show of character. What the second half was going to show, I can honestly say, had this been last year, we'd have got our ass beat by 20. This team has a ton of character and playmakers, and we started making plays. And you can see when we don't beat ourselves, we're going to be a tough team to beat.
How much of that character and what you saw comes from your quarterback, your leader, and Tom Brady?
I think it's all those captains and all those guys defensively, Levante and all those guys. Sue made the big play. But, yeah, Tom he's never behind in his mind. So we can always make plays to win games.
Next question will come from Scott Smith.
Coach, just if you could speak to the effort that Mike Evans showed. Obviously, he was banged up there a little bit and kind of had to tough it out through seemed to be hobbling quite a bit, yet to still perform the way he did.
Yeah, you can't say enough about it. He tweaked that ankle and taped it up, gutted it out, and just had a huge day. We were coming into the game hoping to get 15, 18 targets, and he missed a little bit of time in there. I think he would have got him, but huge day for Mike, and this was one of the teams that, they played some double coverage, but not much.
Next question will come from Scott Reynolds.
Hey, Bruce, so Jay Howard had a big day for you until he got injured. What's the status of his Achilles injury? Do you think it's possibly season-ending? And also, if you could just speak about the touchdown catch that he hauled in. Yeah,
he was having a great game. And, I thought Tommy was going to throw it to him for the touchdown when he threw it to Keyshawn. But it looks like he has a ruptured Achilles and will probably be done for the year.
Next question will be from John Romano.
Bruce, from the touchdown at the end of the first half until the 2 minutes left to go in the game, is that about as good a 30 minutes as an offense can play?
Yeah, I think there were some times we hit a little bit of a lull, but I thought from the last 50 seconds to the end of the ball game, I thought we made plays to win the ball game, and very seldom does our defense give up a lead, but they did, and we bounced right back and got to score. And then we get the huge interception to ice it. So, yeah, I think we could still play better, but we're getting there.
Does that get you excited about what's possibly to come at this offense when it's hitting on all cylinders?
Yeah, I think, injuries are taking their toll like every team in the NFL right now. And it's the next man up. So we're going to have to get on a short week and get ready for a hell of a football team in Chicago and travel up there with what we've got left. And, I don't think Chris will be ready. I think Leonard has a chance, but obviously losing OJ was huge.
Next question will come from Greg Allman.
Bruce, your offensive line, I don't think Brady had any sacks in everything he went through today, and obviously to block for the run game as well. Just what they did to step up against a good defense today.
Yeah, I think they accepted the challenge. I don't think Tom really went down unless he held it for a while, but they did a heck of a job in the run game and the passing game. And when you run the ball that well, you're going to have some nice wide open play action. And, they did a really good job with that too.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Next question will come from Ed Encina.
You mentioned Keyshawn Vaughn. I think a couple weeks ago you said that you had told him, his time will come. How much has he been, improving behind the scenes and just kind of ready for, that kind of moment in the fourth quarter when, he has that run and, hits a guy and gets into the end zone?
Yeah, I think that's all these young kids. They miss so much, and especially the ones that were sick or got hurt. But Tyler, Keyshawn, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, his dauber was down. He didn't think he was going to get much action, and I told him, hey, you never know, and when it comes, it's going to be extremely important. So be ready. He was hell of a catch, hell of a run, getting that thing in the end zone, and he played really well.
And Bruce, obviously there weren't too many fans out there today, but how much did you kind of feel? Did you feel the energy of the fans in the stands?
No doubt. Yeah, it wasn't quiet. It's still you could hear him hollering, and I can hear him bitching too. That was great. They needed the bitch there for a while, and so I was loving it when they were doing it. So I think our guys heard them too. So that's awesome.
We have time for a couple more. Next question will be from Sam Farmer.
Hey, Bruce. I wonder what your impressions were of Justin Herbert. No preseason games, playing like that, and especially the way Todd draws it up against rookies. How well he did.
Yeah, Sam, I think I told Anthony after the game, I said, you got a great one. That retreating play that looked like Mahomes, where we had an all-out blitz and he just kept retreating and throwing a dime down the field. And, for rookies to make plays like that, they're special.
Thank you.
Next question will come from Rick Stroud.
Bruce, did you see something in the second half that allowed you to have so many deep shots and balls down the field?
I think, Rick, most of it was due to some of the runs that we set up. We were running it very well. And then we got some crossing routes off the play action, Scotty in the seam, OJ in the seam. And then it was just throw it up to Mike. Mike usually comes down. He did push off on the one. But, throw it up again. He's going to come down with those 50-50 balls, and that's exactly what Tommy did. Scotty, too.
Last question will be from Jay Rucker.
Coach just mentioned the Scotty Miller pass there. Can you talk about the two plays back-to-back, the 44-yard grab and then the 19-yard touchdown? It seemed like that happened before anybody could kind of turn around.
Yeah, they were playing a lot of single high, loading up the box on first down, and you knew the safety was going to cheat to Mike. And Scotty just outran him, and Tommy put a dime on it. And then we came right back with a hard play action with Scotty crossing the field, and the linebackers had to bite on the play action because we were running the ball so well and wide open.
And that's all for today. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.